is Dave O'Brien. I'm one of the club founders and also a current coach for the 96 and 97 boys teams. In March of this year, a group of club members got together at the Fayetteville Town Center to discuss club strategy and a 5-year vision for the club. One of the tracks of discussion was player development. We have several initiatives underway at this moment. I want to introduce 2 of those to you today. Beginning in the fall of 2011, the Comets will designate chosen teams as premier teams. These teams will be named Arkansas Comets, followed by the birth year, followed by a B for boys or G for girls, and then the label Premier. The intention is to build a premier brand within our club that is recognized both regionally and nationally. It will represent the teams that can be competitive in large, prestigious events. We see this as an important step to helping our most competitive teams get the competition that they need. To build the premier brand, we really have to be selective with the teams that we designate as premier, because we really need to build the credibility of this brand. So not every age group will have a premier team. There will be a committee formed that will evaluate the teams after tryouts and prior to the start of the season, and they will use the criteria that is outlined here. First of all, we'll look at the age of the team. It has to be U11 or higher. This does not apply to academy teams. We'll look at the state championship history of the team, their track record in competing in highly competitive leagues and tournaments, their accomplishments inside and outside of the state. We'll look at the team's roster and determine if they've either maintained or improved their roster from the previous year. And we'll look at their plans for the upcoming year and make sure it's appropriate for a highly competitive team. Some other notes about the premier teams is that it will be a year-by-year evaluation. It's not an entitlement. So once a team gets that status, they will be reevaluated each year. The age groups that have pool rosters will still be able to have a premier designation based on a specified subset of players. So when those players are registered for an event together, they will get to use the premier designation. We see this as really helping our club and being a step in the right direction as we continue to grow and improve our club. The next change comes in the upper age groups of the club, and it's illustrated in this slide. However, this slide shows the overall structure of the club, so I'd like to back up and start at the beginning. The purpose of our Comet Soccer Academy is to bring young players into the club, expose them to club soccer for fun and good instruction. This is not intended to be competitive soccer at this age. It's a bridge between recreational soccer and club soccer. At the U11 and U12 age groups, we operate in pools of players, and we're really trying to continue to build the player pools at these age groups. The real value for the individual players comes in the upper age groups of the club. However, in order to continue into those age groups, there have to be good pools of players to sustain age groups. At the U13 and U14 age groups, you can see a definite split between Navy and White. Our Navy teams are the more competitive teams, and they are trying to win state championships, compete in high-level events, and prepare themselves for a regional tournament. The White teams in these age groups are there to continue developing players. There are a lot of good athletes in these age groups that may not be good enough yet to be in the Navy team, but still have a lot of time to develop and a good upside. And so it's important that we continue to develop those players. The change for 2011-2012 comes in the upper age groups of U15 through U18. Although we generally only have one team in any given age group, and we usually don't have teams in all age groups, not all of those teams follow the same path. We have teams that strive to win the Arkansas State Championship each year. They travel extensively and participate in things like the Regional Premier League and Gold divisions of large tournaments. We have other teams that travel less, do lower divisions of big tournaments, and participate in the Arkansas President's Cup. Those teams are important to us because they give players who still enjoy the game an outlet to play soccer. Next year, the change comes that we will use navy and white to describe the two tracks. Furthermore, we'll do combined tryouts and determine in which age groups we can support Navy teams. A player in a younger age that does not have a Navy team in that age group can be considered for a Navy team. In other words, players can play up to play on a Navy team if they are selected. We will continue to support all other players with white teams as club resources allow. And by resources, I mean fields and coaches. That is nothing new in our club. Those are always the limiting factors. This change will not affect club fees between the two tracks because the club fees cover the basic goods and services provided by the club. Those would include uniform, registration, field and complex maintenance, and coaching fees. Those are the big expenses. However, Navy teams will likely need larger team funds, and players on those teams can expect to incur greater travel expenses. I hope this video adequately explains these two initiatives. Our club has been in existence for 18 years now, yet we continuously strive to get better and improve. The soccer world changes fast, and we continue to adapt to that and try to improve our methods. Good luck with the rest of your season. We look forward to a strong finish to the 2010-2011 season and a great start to the 2011-2012 season. Thank you.